So I'm looking at this week's chapter title for My Hero Academia, and it says, A Young Woman's Declaration. I'm honestly curious, because after the glorious chapter from last week that really just segmented Ochako as a fantastic character, I'm going to assume, just judging by what I'm seeing on this first page, it's about to dive heavily into Ochako, give her even more character development, and probably make me just hyped as hell. Like, I'm already getting hyped just to see this chapter. I'm excited. So, people told me to live react to this chapter. I'm actually really excited to sit down and read this because I've been told that, if I love Ochako, I'm going to love this chapter. So, that's all I know, but I'm ready to dive in. I'll have the chapter link in the description down below if you want to read it alongside me. Chapter 324 to be exact. I want to dive right in this because this looks freaking exciting. I cannot wait to begin. So, let's go. So, I always loved seeing happy people. So, this first page I'm looking at right now obviously references, Ochako's observation. How she's always been observing people. I talked about this in the video I made, a week ago when I was doing the whole Ochako thing. I talked about how she is someone that observes people. She's someone that's always been keeping a close eye on people around her like Izuku and trying to help them out. And that is why she's become, a hero that wants to save heroes. So this is a really nice start of the page. I always love seeing people happy. So that's what her motivation is. Deep down inside of Ochako, her motivation is to see people happy. Okay, my parents always looked so exhausted, which was painful to see. And when I saw heroes in action for the first time, my gaze went straight to the faces in the crowd. Seeing little Izuku by himself just rain pouring out is kind of sad. He looks ragged, huh? Kind of weak and worn out. Yeah, he's been fighting. Oh, it's the girl! It's the girl Izuku saved. He saved me out there, and he's been fighting this whole time. You want us to look at him? So what? Don't tell me. I like how this man is saying that, and he has, the All Might shirt. He literally has an All Might shirt in the panel. If you look closely, page 3, you'll see an All Might shirt on, bottom left corner. That's kind of funny, honestly. Okay, that we should be covered in filth. Wait, okay, what do you say? Okay. You want us to look at him? So what? Don't tell me that we should be covered in filth too. So he's saying, so why should we wear ourselves ragged for the sake of him when he's the actual hero? He makes a good point, but at the same time, this is kind of the crack in the society that, Shigaraki was kind of trying to prove, is that just because you're not a hero doesn't mean you can't, reach out a hand and save a child on the side of the road that's obviously needing help, like he was. So this man has kind of a bad argument, but at the same time he is right too, because why should he risk himself if he doesn't want to? He has, self-preservation. Anyways, heroes are the only ones coded in that filth. Okay, that is definitely true, Ochako is not lying. So give him a moment's rest to wash away the grime. Wow, Ochako, Midoriya, right now, Uraraka is fighting. For you, of course, but for everyone else, too. I always love seeing people happy, fighting for our smile to smile again. That's a really nice panel, Ochako. I really like these panels. I love the microphone shout, and then I also love the close zoom in on her face, and it's fighting for her right to smile again. Alright, Uraraka. Oh, wow, he's a good screen our name, okay. If you want me to stand up here and reassure you, I'm sorry. I can't do that right now. That's because we're all gripped by that same fear and unease. Seeing him in action, always desperate to save people, has given me so much to think about. We're all neighbors here, including him. That is true. Once again, this is something that, Ochako said multiple times throughout the story, that she was constantly watching Izuku. Example, if you go back to the, the Bakugo fight, when Ochako went up against Bakugo, she was constantly using, Izuku as kind of how she could fight Bakugo. How, Izuku would fight Bakugo, and she was using tactics and stuff. And so when you really think about it, she's always been observant, she's always been watching Izuku as well, but others as well. Basically kind of hey, I noticed something's up with them, or if they're happy, etc. So I do like that. When a hero is hurting, when heroes are... Yo, they had never pictured... Yo. Yo, I love that. That's so symbolic. Oh, that's Izuku too. I said, yeah, Mike. Yeah, best genie. It all makes sense. All the characters that we have known, we have a personal story with. We have seen their struggle. I like that. When a hero is hurting, when heroes are hurting. This is implying it's not just an Izuku thing. This goes to every hero. It's not just selective. Ochiko's not just doing this because of Izuku. She's doing this because of all the heroes she's witnessed. Like, for instance, Endeavor, what's happened with Izuku, President Mike, and then, you also have, like, Genist as well, Hawks. I really, really like this. That, oh my goodness, this is probably my favorite page so far. Where are your peepers pointing, Ochako? The heroes are that way. Yo, ill boy. Ochiko's not looking at the heroes, she's looking at the people. I guess they're happy and smiling. The ones to protect them have to be... Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Please lend him your strength so we have a shot at smiling together into the future. Oh. Oh, that's a toga panel. That's heavy. I'll talk about that in a second. Holy crap. What he needs is your help, please. Find it in your hearts to let him rest and recover together with all of us. Oh, Izuku's mother's crying. Izuku Midoriya is trying to take on all the responsibility that comes with his power, but he's still got plenty to learn himself. He's just a regular high school kid. The dude arguing, yeah, but... This place... This will be... Is his... Wait, is she gonna say what I think she's gonna say? Is she gonna say what I think? It's a bad omen to trip and fall. The story of how I became the greatest hero. Hero Academia. Yo! That's so... Yo! Okay, I love that. It's such a nice callback. This place is his Hero Academia. Let him stay. Yo! Ochako, man. Oh! Ochako fans winning right now. We winning. We straight winning. Oh my goodness. I just realized his pose, by the way, Izuku, like, kneeling down like he's doing, that reminds me, I don't know if it's the exact same, I'd have to cross-check, but that looks exactly like the pose he did in front of All Might, when All Might's like, you can be a hero, you could join, the UA and all that. The same thing that Izuku's doing right here is basically the same as All Might. Instead of All Might accepting him, it's the people accepting. That's symbolic. That's really symbolic. That is a hell of a symbolic page right here, I believe. Yo! I love this panel, bro! Onikoshi, man! Holy crap, so... I want to still talk about the toga stuff here, because that's important, but let me continue. I gotta keep reading this. Izuku's crying. Okay, anyone that calls Izuku a crybaby after this point, I don't know what to say. Come on, he deserves to cry. Man is literally, like Ochako said herself, he is a high school boy. He literally has been by himself, past a burden that, honestly, no person his age should have to bear, and he's been doing it alone. So when you really think about it, he has all right to cry in this moment. This is a very nice and vulnerable moment for Izuku, and I think that this shows humanity. He isn't stoic. I really appreciate that. Even Guts from Berserk has cried. And I love that because it shows how he's human. He has humanity. And also, one step away, try as it might, humanity struggles to make true progress. Wait. Which shoes do you want? Wait, is that Kota? The red ones. Kota! Yo, okay, I didn't know. The story of how we all became the greatest heroes. Oh! Yeah! Okay. I love that. I love this so freaking much. Kota coming in like that. You see the signature shoes, everything. Him running at Izuku, and he's confronting his hero. This is so nice to see, because it shows that Kota is seeing that Izuku isn't, you know, I guess, completely always 100%. He isn't someone that, you know, cannot fall. Like, he can fall. And it shows that, you know, even he has moments of weaknesses and that he needs support. And technically, Kota is Izuku's first fan. And so Kota running to Izuku shows acceptance from the public. It shows acceptance from people that look up to heroes. But it also shows that Izuku is now finally getting that support as a true hero. And that the person that kind of made him as a hero when he, you know, saved Kota is still there for him. It's just, oh my goodness, I love this. This is such a good page. Even the girl that Izuku saved as well, even if it was a minor thing, it still has such a significant impact on her that she's also running to kind of confront Izuku and help him out. I love this entire page. This is beautiful. This is really freaking beautiful, just to show Izuku's development, but also Kota as a character and the significance he had, especially goes back to the whole muscular fight and all that. This right here, and then also the girl as well, basically her being there showcases the significance of the arc too, that, you know, it wasn't just Kota that Izuku saved, but it was also her as well, and it was a minor event too, so something even minor can actually be a heroic deed. So my camera just died, sorry about that, but basically, as I was saying with my reaction to Kota and all that, is that it's very symbolic to see two different people. Basically, one that, you know, was saved by Muscular, was about to get squished into a pancake, and then the other that was saved from some minor, like, people are mistreating her in the street at night, and Izuku saved them and how, you know, different they are, that even the smallest act of heroism can have such a big impact on someone's life. So I love what this entire page represents. This is fantastic, beautiful, honestly. Great way to really kind of wrap up that arc we had with Izuku kind of going down the path alone. I appreciate this. Horikoshi-sensei, good freaking job. But okay, let's dive into the Toga stuff. I want to talk about this Toga stuff before I wrap up the video. So, Toga, she... I like how this shows a moment of weakness in Ochako, that she also isn't perfect. This, once again, goes back to what I said about Izuku. You know, how he showed emotion and all that, and how, you know, he has the potential to fall. He isn't infallible. And this shows Ochako as well. She is not perfect. Even though she has her ideology to see people smile, to see people happy and all that, when she looked at Toga, she saw a smile, but she also saw a tear, and she realized that Toga was in great pain. She was hurting really bad, and Ochako felt her in that moment. And this is very significant as well, because what this shows is Ochako's mentality, is that her observation, her viewpoint on people to see them happy isn't just related to heroes or civilians, but it's also related to villains as well. She is looking out for villains to potentially have happiness too. So this goes to show that there will probably be another confrontation between Toga and Ochako in the future, and that Toga may get saved by Ochako, or at least Ochako is going to try to save her, and at least talk it out and see what's going on, because at that moment, Ochako failed, and she realizes she failed. So I like that. That's a great moment of weakness, and it's a great moment to show that she isn't 100% always the righteous person, and that she can mess up sometimes, and everybody fails at one point, and they can't save someone. So hopefully she will be able to fix that wrong she created a long time ago. Now, obviously, it was circumstances behind it, you know, obviously Gigan running through the entire city, you know, there's more important things, but even then, though, for what she truly fights for, happiness and others, she did fell Toga in that moment. But, yeah, this is a fantastic chapter. Holy freaking crap. I don't know, is this my favorite chapter of the year? This might be my favorite chapter of the year. This might be my favorite chapter of the year. Because just the whole reference to call back to My Hero Academia's title, or My Hero Academia, to just the Izuku panel. Yeah, I think this is my favorite. I think this is my favorite chapter. But I wanna leave it at that, though. You all have a wonderful day or not wherever you live. Holy crap. Hopefully I'm not the only one that was pumped up reading this. But be safe, guys. Stay healthy. If you like my content, you know, please subscribe. If you like this video, please leave a like. It does help me out a lot. It helps with the algorithm. And with that, Chibi out.